Alright everyone, welcome to another YouTube video. The last one did so well that I thought I have to make another one because so many people are waiting and relying on me to do it. So, let's not waste any more time, let's get right into what I'm going to be breaking down. So you've already heard the loop, so let's just get right into breaking it down. So pretty much, Mo sent me this starter. When I heard it, actually I'll just go ahead and play it. I'll just play it. So as you can tell, sounding crazy, like those vocals, insane. He sent that to me and I was cutting up the stems and I thought, you know what, this is kind of full already. So pretty much what I did is I stemmed everything out and I've got this part that sent me as the intro. And I also like how that bass came in, I think that's kind of cool. And it was a bit later on when I thought, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do a switch up. I'm gonna switch the chord progression. I'm gonna make this sort of like a little baby flip, if you will. So that's how I sort of came up with that idea because I didn't want to just add a few things that didn't really give him much value and then call it a day. So here we've got this initial starter. As you can see, I haven't added anything. We've got the vocals, we've got the bass, and then we've also got these phrases, that little phrase, and then this like nice pad. I think it's sounding really nice, and obviously the piano. What I did was, I thought to transition it into the next section, I added this reverb automation, which sounds like this. And I thought that sort of gave it a nice little transition to the next section. So the first thing I did for the switch up was I reversed this piano here, and I also pitched it up. So the effects I've got here are two EQs, just this one, which filters it out, and then this other EQ, which just gets rid of the nasty frequencies, and this sounds like this. So I've got that. I also added this filtered part of the vocals, which was included in the stems. So we've got that. Then I added this texture or this phrase from Marco from his kit, and shout out to him, like these kits are crazy. I use these in a lot of my loops if I'm stuck for ideas or whatever. All I've got on here is just an EQ. Pretty much it sounds like this without the EQ, and I've got the exact same thing but pitched down, as you can see there. So at this point for the new section, nothing's really coming together. I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what, you know, sounds alright. But at the moment, it's got no real direction to it. This is what it sounds like at this point. We have this here. And then I've also got this little contact cry wah sound, which sounds like this. And that is a sound from Fraxel's kit, shout out to him, crazy kit. This is what it sounds like, and then I've just got a few effects on it to cut out those harsh frequencies. So we've got the reverb, we've got the EQ, we've got another EQ. At this point, like I said, just a whole bunch of random sounds. It doesn't really make sense. But then when I added this is when I sort of got the idea for where I could take this properly and it sort of glued the idea and the sample together a bit. And pretty much what this is a low piano, which I'm sure you've heard a million times. A lot of people have been doing it this year. This is the preset, the dark preset. I've got it on the full velocity and it sounds like this. I've got a little bit of a break in here as well to add a bit of bounce to the loop. But now that I've got that bass piano, it's brought everything together. And this was the exact order in which I did it. I didn't add the bass piano first. I added it much later on. And sort of that was like the moment when I thought, okay, we're onto something here. So as you can hear now, this is what we got. So sounding much better. Now I've got this repetitive pattern, which is what I like to do for these loops, because it sort of just makes it feel like more is going on. It's a Starlight preset here. That's what it sounds like. And I've just got this really, really simple pattern that repeats. There's no changing or anything. It's on this same mixer track that just has the reverb and some EQ. This is what it sounds like. So really, really simple, nothing too crazy at all. Just a repetitive pattern that sort of will stick in your head a bit. Adding onto that, I've got this bell, which you would have heard a million times. Just following the chords. Nothing too interesting there. And we've just got an EQ, another EQ. So now it's pretty much done. This section, this is what it's sounding like. Sounding, you know, pretty nice, I think. And then I've just got these two perk loops. Just making it feel as though more is going on. And then lastly, I've got this little pad one shot, which sort of, I like to put these things on the one just to make it, give it a bit more impacts on that, on the switcher. And that's what that sounds like. I've got no effects or anything on that. So now that we've got this part, that is pretty much, you know, the foundation for the rest of the loop. I have added a few extra elements along the way, and then I called it because I didn't want to go too crazy with adding all these sounds that aren't needed. So the next part that I've got here is this guitar phrase, which I stole from another loop. It sounds like, it sounds a bit like you don't even really know what's going on, to be honest. But this is what it originally sounded like. And that was a guitar phrase that I made like 2 months ago in a loop, and then I just reversed it. And then I think I reversed it again here. Yeah, so it was like double reverse and sounds like really confusing. But in the context of this, I think it sounds like that. And then finally, I've got this here, which is a sort of like a pad also from Fraxel's kit. This is Smoke preset, and it follows the chord progression, and I've just got these little bits here to give the loop a bit of bounce. That's what it sounds like. And that is on this mixer track, and I've got a side chain here, which gives it that sort of like fucking dubstep effect. And then we've got an EQ. And without the effects, it sounds like this. And then with the effects. It's actually a big difference. I didn't even realize it was that big of a difference. But pretty much, that is the loop. Now I'll play the bit with drums, which Mo added. He also did the drums, and he actually sent this off to Rylo. So I'll go ahead and play that, and then that's really it. So thank you for watching. I can't take it.